Hello and welcome to another video from Old Bloke Gaming. Today I am in Entropy Universe and I am in the CUHOF, I don't know how you want to pronounce it, but I am in the cave and I'm just going to run through one of these caves for you. I'm going through not the beginner one but the next one, and this one basically has the kafas and the tabs. It has 41 kafas and it has 41 kafas and it has 11 tabs. So the first thing I nearly forgot to do there was turn off the team. So to get into this instance, you actually need to be teamed. You don't actually need more than you in the team, but you do need to be teamed. But then to loot the mobs, you either actually do have to be in a team or you have to cancel your team once you get in. So what I did there was just create the team and then I cancelled off the team before I killed the first mob. Nearly forgot. Now, not that it really matters I don't think, because it says here this creature didn't carry any loot. So actually you don't get the loot from the creatures as you go through. You only get the loot from the loot box at the end of the mission. So you have to get all the way through, otherwise you are wasting your ammunition on these things. But the level 1, I've been through it a couple of times. As you can see here, I've got 85 of 100. I'm going to do this one and hopefully complete this quest. Sorry for the noise in the background. My cat and dog are chasing each other around, as they do. Right, so finding this place, I mean, you can go straight there. Let's see if the map's going to show me. I'll show you when we get outside, but you can get to this place direct, or you get directed here from a mission chain. And so I got here from the mission chain. I was looking for it before, but I got directed here by the mission chain. Once you're here, you can enter these instances by using these Nawa energy cells. And to get a Nawa energy cell, you need to collect Nawa fragments and then you need to refine them with sweat. So yep, another use for that wonderful sweat that you've been collecting. So the fragments, you get them from the temple down south. I'll show you that when we get outside as well. There is a daily down there, as well as kind of being like the oil rigs where you can go around and basically pick some fragments up from the floor. But basically you do the daily, you can choose 50, 100 or 150 kills for 10, 20 or 30 fragments, and then you refine the fragments and you make the energy cells. Then this one costs 1 energy cell to get in. The next level up costs 2 and all the way up to 5. I've only done 1 and 2 so far, and they are both pretty doable with my gun. My gun's around 43 DPS, but I've got an amp on it, so maybe about 60 DPS with the amp on it. I don't know. But they're very doable, and as you can see, I'm wearing Ascension armor. It's not like I'm wearing super protective armor right now, so I'm just focusing on getting a few skills as I'm running through here. And then the last thing I did before entering is I reset my loot tracker up here, so we can see how much I've spent in here and how much I get from the loot chests at the end. So I'm just going to start running through here. Or keep running through here, and you can see how this goes. So coming back to Toulon, I did a video on my first impressions on Toulon. Since doing that video, there's a couple of things that have continued to impress me. First one was I was talking to somebody and they recommended that I go to the church. The church is near Pit North, and I went there and it started a whole bunch of new dailies, which stack, which is again really good because it just means that everything you kill helps you complete 2, maybe 3 different stackable daily quests. So that's pretty good. The next thing I found out was that the daily quests from the mission terminal aren't actually daily. They are hourly. So you can keep taking them over and over again. I think maybe I commented on this in my previous video. But again, this is really, really good because you've got these daily quests that are truly daily quests, which are, kill 100 of these things. And then you've got the actual hourly ones, which you kill like 30 or 40 of them, and you can do it for like 3 or 4 hours, kill a whole bunch of hourlies, complete the dailies, and you are golden. So it's a pretty good system. I've been very impressed with the way things stack. I was just a tad disappointed that these CUHOF missions, or CUHOF, or CUHOF, or however you pronounce it, they don't stack with the rest of the dailies. So for example, I have here a 40 CAFAS hourly mission, but unfortunately it doesn't stack with the CUHOF one. So that's a shame, but I'm not gonna get too upset about it because a lot of the others stack really well, so it's pretty good. That hit me a bit harder than I was expecting there. I've taken a few hits, so I may just use some of the free healing and heal up in here. If you're starting to get worried, you can always wear a slightly better armor, but you get so much of these free things from killing your... So another one of the stackables is just outside the central village. You've got the 5 dog tags mission, which you're killing a whole bunch of low-level mobs. That stacks with the Daha and the Mohawk hourlies. It also stacks with the church's kill 100 small monsters as a sacrifice. So again, it's really, I kind of feel it's pretty well thought out, and Toulon's pretty small, so a lot of these things are pretty close to each other. There's a 40 Daha. You can't kill the little ones just out, so you have to go a little bit further. And you go to one spot, and then next to those there are the Bari, and then on your way back to the central village, you've also got the fish ones. The what are they called again? Forget all the names. So you got the Bari. I think Kafas. Oh, so they're on cooldown at the moment. I'll dig them out when we go out. But basically, there's 3 in a row on your way back to the main village. So you fly out and then you gently jog back in, killing a bunch of stuff. So again, it's a good little route. Doesn't take that much time. Doesn't take that much ammo. I found the Bari to be really good for drops. So I can't complain. And yeah, it just gets you back, gets you on, get you a few things. And the cool thing is, because they're hourly, even though you don't get a big ped reward of skills for each one, you are getting like 8 pack, 6 pack, 10, 9 pack of skill gain from killing 30 to 40 of these things, which actually is pretty good return in Entropy Universe. And because you can do them hourly, you can play for like 5-6 hours and get half a ped's worth of skill, and half a ped's worth of skill on that skill gain curve is pretty good at those low levels. So definitely worth doing, and that's whilst you're on cooldown for your crafting daily, which again, so I did confirm that that's machinery, but machinery does feed into a lot of different skills. So that's been really good. I've done that now, I think like 7 or 8 days in a row, and yeah, it's been I have to say, it's been a pleasant experience here. The only downside is there's just nobody here, and it's again one of those really sad things. I mean, Next Island, very similar. I love Next Island. There's just nobody there, and here there's just nobody here. So there's nobody to buy hunting loot. There's nobody to, I mean, there's been a few people around to talk to, but nobody's buying anything. So you're only going to be able to TT stuff or convert it to nanocubes. So I'm slowly working my way through my ped balance, as you can see. So I've got maybe another 4 or 5 days here before I need to start selling my hunting loot at TT, just to basically just to pay for repairs and get on the get back on track. Obviously here as well you've got all the codecs. I'll just crack that in a second. I mean, I've only been here a week, and if you look at the codecs, 978, 4899, there's a few that you've got starting to stack up, and again, they level up pretty quick. And I've also gotten a few meta gains as well, so it's helping my stamina and my agility increase, and it all adds up very quick. So yeah, pleasurable experience. Just it's such a shame there's nobody here. It really is a shame, because otherwise it'd be a good place just to hang out. If you could sell your stuff here, it would be great. Right, so how long have we been in here now? Been a little while. I think we're getting there. It's nearly through. Another 2 rooms. Maybe this is the last room. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think this is maybe the last room. Yeah, I think it is. Is that the door down there? It is. This is the last room. So we'll go through this room, clear it up, kill the boss, and then we will go through and we will see what the loot returns are like. So as you see, we've basically burned through 60 ped, not too bad. And this gun is actually a little bit expensive when it comes to ped burn. So the boss will appear in 30 seconds. I'm actually going to throw my ghost on for this last battle, just in case. I've got to jog down by the door, shoot it in the back when it spawns. Actually, I'll just chuck that on a sec. Just heal myself up. Again, these things drop so regularly from the monsters outside, and they're not worth, 5 peck. You might as well burn them and see if you get lucky with a skill game. There we go. Here he is. Okay. Whoops. Gone. And off we go. So again, this one's not too bad. It's a pretty easy kill. It was the same on level 2, to be honest. Level 2 was pretty easy walkthrough. I can't remember if I actually put some enhancers on my gun, but it was a pretty easy walkthrough. Right, so we are done. Now let's go see what loot we're going to get. So see, we got 3 loot boxes in here, and we will open the first. Dun dun dun. And we got not great. 12-13 ped. Currently at -43. Come on, give us a nice loot box. Oh, the thrill of gambling. What we get there? We got about 20 ped off that one. That's not too bad. So we're 24 ped. Are we going to get 24 ped from this last one? No, we are not. We're going to get about 13. So we ended up 9 ped down, 84 on the instance. Not too great, to be honest. But you're collecting these Mercil tokens. I need to do a bit more research into exactly what they give you, but one of the things you can trade them for in here. Oh, there we go. Let's go talk to this lady. I've completed that one. Thank you. And I get my 12 aim skill. Right. And then talk to her. So this lady here, you can give her some Mercil tokens, some bits and pieces of fragments of red and green and blue carpet, and you can get a magic carpet, which I've heard is pretty cool. So let's go back to here. Oh, it's been I must have them. All right. Anyway, so I am going to just go over here. I'm not going to run another one tonight. Let me just hop out of here. Back to jump in. Bit of lag. So back to Guardian Village. All right. So over here, this is actually where the CUHOF caves are, but you can't teleport to them. If you go to the teleporter and try and teleport to them, it actually says could not execute. So you can't teleport in, but you can fly down from Naha Snow Mountain or up from Pit North. The fragments are from this area down here. So you go down here, there's a temple. It's a PvP zone, but I haven't seen anybody down there. That's one of the upsides to a planet where nobody is. So you can go down there, collect those, and then teleport out. It's a non-looting PvP zone, but it is a PvP zone. You can only fly to the edge of this area, and then you have to run in the rest of the way. But it's not far from the edge. But I do recommend you fly in. There's a whole bunch of monsters around here that are about level 42 to 45. So unless you are pretty high level, they will kill you. They definitely kill me. So what else was I going to show you out here? I think that was about it. As I said, the lady around the corner here, she gives the daily crafting quests. I've done that basically every day since I've been here. I've been burning through those nanocubes on the explosive projectiles, and then out the front here you've got all the smaller monsters. Actually, let me just go do this. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time. Whoops. There we go. That was bad driving. Yeah, very skillful driver there. So as I said, these are all well stacked as well. You can burn through that 100 kills mission and get your dog tags. That doesn't take very long at all. And that will also build towards your 170 Daha. I must have picked that back up. It doesn't say so. How odd. Mocat daily is refreshed. Set craft, and then you got like 1 for Bari, 2 for Bari, and you got the 30 Bahari. So I obviously must have not actually spent an hour since I last killed them all, which doesn't surprise me, to be honest. I've been at it for a bit. As my mentor would say, I kill, and kill again. I do kill a lot of monsters in this game. Alright, these don't hit particularly hard, so I'm going to chuck my Ascension on. I am going to use my better gun though, and then off we go again. I wonder if we can, make up some of that ped lost in the instance. So yesterday when I did the instance, I actually got one set of loot, which was pretty good from the level 2. I wasn't really paying full attention, so I don't know exactly if it paid for itself, but it did look pretty good actually. So we'll have to see. I'll do it again, probably not tomorrow, but probably the day after tomorrow, and then see. I'll track the loot, see what it looked like. Maybe see if I can show you guys. Okay. Get some of these killed. There's a nice little one there. In fact, that was a very nice little one there. It got me up to 92% returns. What was that one? 2. There's only got 10 ped. Okay. I said that the ones I found the best return on are the Bari, so I don't mind going out and hunting them. I actually stick my enhancers on this gun for them, and it takes like between 5 to 8 shots to kill them. And yeah, they drop. They've been dropping pretty good loot for me. But yeah, killing 40 of these not going to take too long, as long as they keep spawning healthy. That was a nice one, 6.24 ped. Yeah, we've gone over 100 there. So obviously it won't stay forever, but at least we're over 100 at the minute. So I haven't really talked much about my gear. I guess gear is one of those things. I chose to deposit into this game, so I had a little bit of money, and one of the things I was told very early on was, if you're going to invest in a good gun. So I went out and I got this LR32 modified. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's ever seen more than 200 ped in it. Certainly not since I owned it, so it's not got closer to 10,000. But yeah, it's worth about 9.5, 10k. Details on it, excluding the scope, it's still over 60%, which is a pretty good efficiency rate, and it hits pretty hard. And the really good thing about it, which means you can use it from quite early on, is it only takes 16 skill to use, so 21 to be 100% effective. And honestly, that's really easy to get to. So this gun was basically allowing me to kill stuff like this, even 3-4 months into the game. So it was really good to have. And then I bought this Omegatron A106 for additional, as an amp for additional damage. And then I bought a scope and a sight. I do need another one. Everybody says you should have two. Is it two sight? No, two scopes or two. I don't know. It's two sights or two scopes. But so I probably will get another one at some point, because I am giving up. I'm giving up hit misses that I don't need to. So I do need to fix that. It's just not been super high on my radar. The other thing I haven't been doing is I haven't been running the P20. So I was running the P20 when I was using R Matrix, as I was leveling up those very early levels. But what I found is because it's also burning quite high. I've had pretty good returns from it. So I almost don't want to put the P20 on it and make more efficiency, because then I won't be spending so much ped and it wouldn't be returning as much. It just feels that way. Everything I hear tells me that that's not the case. Everything that I hear tells me that I need to be more efficient, so putting the P20 is the best way to go for damage per peck. But just feels like I'm giving up spend, which means I'm giving up return. But I mean, I should probably actually try it a little bit more scientifically and see if it makes a big difference. But again, I'm on Toulon, can't buy anything here. And then my P20 vendor disappeared. I went to buy from his shop and he's gone. Very sad. Very sad. How many are we at? 32, so another 8. And you'll see how easy and quick we've burned through this. And at the same time as we're doing this one, we're also doing oh no, this is not the stack one, sorry, the bar is the stack one. So yesterday I was doing a video with my son. Once I finish this kill, actually, this set of kills, I'm actually gonna go and edit that video and upload it today, and this one I'll probably put out tomorrow. But yeah, I was doing that Lego build with my little one over the weekend, and we recorded it. That was a lot of fun. He definitely had a blast making a video. He loves making YouTube videos, so I hope you'll humor him and like his videos, even if you don't like my Entropia Universe ones. Please like his Lego build ones. He also had a go afterwards with of playing. I think he sent me that video. He recorded it on his phone and sent it to me so I could add it to the video. So I'll put a bit of that on the end as well. But that was fun to watch. So there's my 40. I could drive back, but I'm just gonna jog over here a bit, and I'll kill that one because it's close. And got him. So yeah, I mean, and it's gone all the way back to 86% returns. Not the best, but again, I mean, it's over such a small amount of ped that, I mean, it's just randomness. It's not a big deal. So I'm gonna teleport, and I am going to just sum up. So yeah, Toulon, really enjoying it. I just wish there was more people here to talk to trade to get rid of some of this loot that I'm gonna have to TT. I'm just gonna have no choice. I'm gonna have to TT it. And but yeah, in general, it's a great experience. I'm stacking quests, doing hourlies, plenty to do. That was the biggest worry I had coming here, was there wouldn't be enough to do in between waiting for the crafting quests to come up. But because the hunting dailies are hourly, and because you can collect those shards and go into the CUHOF cave, there's a lot to do. If you've got the ped and you're interested in doing the hunting, there's a lot to do here, and it's well designed to stack. So go to here, do the, oh, there you go. See, they've come back now, those three, so I can take them again. And for completing the Crafthouse mission, what do I get? Boom. Six in long blades. But again, you see, that's 6 per hour. So that's, in 5 or 6 hours, you're talking 30 to 36 skill gain, which is not, it's not too bad. All right, well, that's another video finished. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Yeah, this is Old Bloke Gaming, signing off.